Well, yesterday, tragedy struck the valley. Nature's fury unleashed the floodgates, washing away everything within minutes during the Amarnath Yatra. 15 of the pilgrims are no more, and they were buried under the landslides and the rains. This catastrophe has left many people dead and dozens are still recovering. 24 hours later, pilgrims remain unfazed. Dipped in their faith, Yatris are ready to brave the odds yet again. Here is a ground zero from the tragedy site. Listen in to the voices of the survivors.
कि यहाँ पर भी अभी लगातार मल्टीपल एयरक्राफ्ट जो है यहाँ पर हैं। मैं शफीक को कहूँगा आपको दिखाएं, कम से कम यहाँ पर 5 ऐसे हेलीकॉप्टर्स की तैनाती है जो कि लगातार सॉर्टीज कर रही हैं। आप देख सकते हैं और एक हेलीकॉप्टर वहां से वापस आ रहा है और यहाँ पर लैंड करने की कोशिश करेगा। ऐसे करीबन कम से कम अभी तक यहाँ पर ऐसे काफी सारे जख्मियों को यहाँ पे लाया गया है और फिर यहाँ से अस्पताल लिया जा रहा है। ये एक क्रूशल लाइफलाइन की तरफ एक्ट कर रहा है इस समय पर, जहां पर लगातार इंजर्ड को यहां लाना एक प्रायोरिटी पर है सरकार के लिए। और अभी लगातार एनडीआरएफ की टीमें हो, यहां से उनको भेजा जा रहा है। भारतीय सेना की टीमें हो, उनको भी यहां से लिया जा रहा है ताकि कोई ऐसी भी परिस्थिति अगर वहां पे हो तो उससे निपटा जा सके। कुछ मैनुअल इक्विपमेंट्स भी यहां पे डिस्पैच किए गए हैं, क्योंकि जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा कि हेवी मशीनरी का इस्तेमाल करना यहां पर मुश्किल है और कैसे उस चुनौती से निपटें, इसीलिए यहाँ पर हेलीकॉप्टर्स के जरिए छोटे छोटे टूल्स का जो इस्तेमाल है वो लिया जा रहा है। उनको यहाँ से एयरलिफ्ट किया जा रहा है केव के साइड पे, ताकि वहाँ पर जो रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन है उसको ना रोका जाए। इंडियन आर्मी का पूरा सपोर्ट, इंडियन एयरफोर्स भी जुट चुका है इस ऑपरेशन में और वो लगातार यहाँ पर सॉर्टीज करते हुए केव की तरफ ये सामान ले जा रहे हैं। अभी क्योंकि इंजर्ड का नंबर कोई साफ नहीं है, लगातार 40 का आंकड़ा बताया जा रहा है और लगातार इंडियन एयरफोर्स सॉर्टीज कर रहा है। आप देख सकते हैं कि एम्बुलेंसेज भी यहाँ पर कतार में हैं और ऐसे स्ट्रेचर्स भी लगाए गए हैं, so that if there are any injured who come here, they are able to dispatch them as soon as possible to the nearest base hospital, जहां पर लगातार मेडिकल टीमों को तैनात कर दिया गया है। ये एक बहुत बड़ा ऑपरेशन है जिसको न केवल भारतीय सेना बल्कि जम्मू कश्मीर पुलिस, एनडीआरएफ, एसडीआरएफ, सीआरपीएफ, आईटीबीपी, डॉक्टर्स, मेडिकल स्टाफ, पूरी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को इस पे लगा दिया गया है ताकि लगातार जो ये ऑपरेशन जारी है उसमें कहीं ना कहीं सहायता मिल सके। आप जो हमारे सामने हेलीकॉप्टर उड़ता हुआ देख रहे हैं, ये इंडियन आर्मी का है और अब ये गुफा की तरफ जाएगा और वहां पर मेडिकल इक्विपमेंट्स और बाकी सारी जो चीजें हैं उसको लेते हुए वहां पर छोड़ेगा। और उसमें से कुछ टीमें भी गई हैं एसडीआरएफ और एनडीआरएफ की, जो वहां पर लगातार मदद करेंगी रेस्क्यू और ऑपरेशन में। अभी कुछ जख्मियों को यहां पे लाया गया है और यहां से उनको बेस कैंप लिया जाया जा रहा है। ये लगातार ऑपरेशन जो है यहाँ पर जारी है और हमें बताया जा रहा है कि जब तक सारे जख्मियों को यहाँ पर नहीं लाया जाएगा और लगातार इक्विपमेंट यहाँ पर आ रहा है और उसको डिस्पैच किया जा रहा है, जब तक ये काम कंप्लीट नहीं होता यहाँ पर लगातार सॉर्टीज जारी रहेंगी। द एक्सेस कंट्रोल गेट हियर इन बालतल, दिस इज द लास्ट मोटरेबल पॉइंट एंड बियॉन्ड दिस पॉइंट द यात्रा स्टार्ट्स ऑन फुट. Yatra has been suspended after yesterday's cloudburst which resulted in at least 13 people dying and multiple people missing. Right now you can see that CRPF is there. They have been deployed along with Jammu and Kashmir police. Nobody is being allowed to move beyond this point because there are rescue operations going on. We have seen multiple sorties being carried out by the Indian Army. Indian Air Force has also been kept on ready mode because several of these people who are injured have to be flown to advanced care hospital. Skims Hospital is a main and act as the main artery of the hospitals in Kashmir Valley. Its helipad has also been kept ready so that people could be evacuated in need of critical medical emergency. And we're also told that several teams of NDRF, SDRF teams have been deployed. Many yatris who were there described the scenes and said that there was a lot of mud and also stones and rocks which came down and came down on the tents and also langars, free kitchens basically, and that resulted in a lot of damage. We don't know what is the toll of the injured and missing. There are at least 40 injured people, we are told, and 40 people are missing. So this is a big natural disaster which has taken place here in Baltal. medical teams have been dispatched, hospitals are being kept in ready mode. And you can see behind me, I'll show you, my camera person will show you, this is the Indian Army's helicopter doing sorties and carrying out a relief and rescue mission, because here it's difficult to carry out rescue in terms of equipments or JCBs being taken. So this is acting as a main piece of equipment to make sure that people who are stranded, stuck and unable to move or are injured are taken out to those places and localities where they could be provided medical aid, which is very crucial. As the time passes, we're seeing the weather has improved, but it's the Himalayan mountain range which can be very unforgiving, and it can become difficult for the rescue teams to carry out those operations high up in the Himalayas.
हम लोग भी ट्रेन में थे, तो जो ट्रेन वाला था वो हमारे बहुत जोर से बारिश हो रहा था, तो वो एक आकर बोला बाहर आ जाओ जल्दी से। तो हम लोग आकर देखे ऊपर से पत्थर गिर रहा है, तो हमारा जो पास में ट्रेन था ना वो पूरा लेकर वो जो सामने जो नदी है उसमें गया। तो कितने लोग उसमें चला गया ये तो पता नहीं, लेकिन उसके बाद थोड़ी बाद 2-3 लाशें उधर से निकाला गया और हम लोग एक बड़ा पत्थर था उसके पीछे पूरा टाइम भीगा।
It's important to get everybody in a sync because multiple teams are operating and they need to be on the ground and performing this task. This is a Herculean task because the terrain is tough. As I said earlier, the men and machinery cannot go there easily. It's a 5-hour trek from the last road there, and then it becomes very difficult to send those machineries there because there cannot be earth movers. They cannot go there. So all the help has to be through men, and they have to be deployed there in order to carry out these operations. Manually, everything is being done. There are also scanners being put in place so that if their bodies are being located, they are able to dig there and take them out. Confirmed by the officials, wherein more than 50 people are still missing, and that is why a huge operation and a huge task for them. Now there are SDRF, NDRF, ITBP, JNK police, CRPF, and also medical staff working on the ground. Since yesterday, we saw several people not able to sleep because right there they were at the dead of the night trying to make sure that they are able to carry out operations. Behind me you can see another army's helicopter has come here. This is a lightweight helicopter which is just trying to land. We don't know whether it's bringing any injured or it has come back after delivering their medical equipment and other things which are required there. But yes, a huge operation being undertaken by the administration, by the army, by the forces to make sure that every person is brought down from that particular cave.
आरती में थे उस वक्त और एकदम गड़गड़ाहट हुई। मेरे भाई साहब वैसे मेरे साथ इन्होंने बादल बोला कि बादल गड़क रहे हैं, लेकिन जब बाहर हलचल हुई तो देखा एकदम पानी का सैलाब आया है और 5-4 मिनट में सब कुछ बह गया है।
हमें तो बहुत दुख है, हमारे यात्रियों में से ही थे ना, सब भगवान के मिलने के लिए दर्शन के लिए आते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा हो गया, अब क्या करेंगे, भगवान की मर्जी समझते हैं। आप
लोग जिस तरीके से हम लोग को फौजी ने बचाया है,
तुरंत बोले पहाड़ की तरफ चिपको।
एक लोगों को हम लोग को बचाया, पहाड़ पे समेट करके बचाया। हम अपने आर्मी को सलाम करते हैं, सत दमन।
साडी सेफ्टी की है पर उन्होंने अपनी जान बचाई नहीं, अपनी जान दे खेल के उन्होंने
इंडियन आर्मी ने साडी जान दी बचत की है ना, सानू सेफ जगह बचाया।
इंडियन आर्मी नू सलूट मार दिया।
जय हिंद,
जय हिंद, जय जवान, जय जवान,
जय भारत, जय किसान।
अब आर्मी ने बहुत साथ दिया और उन्होंने उस टाइम नीचे सबको उतारा और गुफा खाली करवाई और कुछ बंदों को पंचतरनी भेजा, कुछ को बालटाल भेजा और आर्मी की सपोर्ट बहुत रही और इसमें बहुत उनका साथ रहा, तभी हम नीचे आ पाए। नहीं जिस हिसाब से बारिश हुई है कोई बचने का कोई चांस नहीं था।
आर्मी की सबसे बेस्ट बात ये स्माइलिंग फेस, अच्छे से अटेंड किया, ऐसा नहीं कुछ हमारे साथ किया कि हमें हेजिटेशन होती है हम इनको क्या बोल रहे हैं, हम उनसे जो भी बोल रहे हैं बड़े पोलाइटली।
Tragedy that struck Amarnath cave shrine yesterday has failed to dampen spirit and enthusiasm of devotees. You can see beeline of them are waiting for restoration of Yatra so that they can go towards cave shrine and pay obeisance there. Let's speak to some of them and find out what they have to say. कल के हादसे के बाद किसी किस्म की कोई घबराहट?
कोई घबराहट नहीं है सर, कोई घबराहट नहीं है। हम लोग जाएंगे, बोलो बर्फानी की, बोलो बर्फानी की।
कोई डर या कुछ तो नहीं कल के?
कोई डर कुछ नहीं सर, बेगुसराय हम लोग जा रहे, खुशी जाएंगे सर, हमेशा जाते रहेंगे।
यहाँ पर सबके अंदर काफी जोश और उत्साह है दर्शन का, और भोले बाबा उम्मीद है सबको अपने अच्छे दर्शन देंगे।
लोग बिहार से आए हुए हैं, हम लोग 32 लोग हैं, मगर वही हम लोग का उत्साह, वही साहस है। हम लोग बाबा को दर्शन करने निश्चित जाएंगे, यहाँ पर सुरक्षा की व्यवस्था बहुत पुख्ता है, इसमें कोई नहीं है, मगर हम लोग का धैर्य है, बहुत साहस है। बाबा को भले 1 दिन 2 दिन वेट लगेगा, मगर हम लोग जाएंगे बाबा को दर्शन करने के लिए, मगर निश्चित जाएंगे बाबा को दर्शन करने के लिए।
देखिए, जब जिसके साथ जो होना होगा, हो सकता है हम खड़े खड़े यहीं हमारे साथ कुछ हो जाए, तो वो तो सिर्फ एक बात हो गई कि वहाँ पर, बल्कि वो अच्छा है वो सीधा भगवान के द्वार चले गए। ये हर कोई चाहता है, उनके चरणों में चले गए सीधा। जोश देख लीजिए, जोश सभी में बराबर ही है। हमें भी बहुत खेद है कि हमारे साथी जो वहाँ और जो हमारे खासकर हमारे फोर्स वाले जो ये सेवा दे रहे हैं, ये इनको वाकई सैल्यूट है।
हाँ, दुख भी है साथ में कि जो हुआ है घटना, जिसमें लोग जो गए हैं उनके परिवार वालों के लिए थोड़ा सा दुख है, लेकिन हम में वही उत्साह है। हम तो वेट कर रहे हैं कि कितना जल्दी खुले और हम कितने जल्दी जा करके बाबा भोलेनाथ का दर्शन करें।
मेरे अंदर वही उत्साह है, और जो ये स्वर्ग है, और लोग मरने के बाद स्वर्ग जाते हैं, हम जीते जी स्वर्ग में जा रहे हैं, और जो बाबा करेंगे वो अच्छा ही होगा, सही होगा। जो भोला करेंगे वो सब अच्छा ही होगा।
तूफान आ जाए या कोई भी तूफान आ जाए, हम बाबा का दर्शन करने के लिए जाएंगे ही।
That's about faith. That's about Astha. It is this Astha that's making them take this risk and move towards shrines where they can pay obeisance. And you can see there's a lot of josh and enthusiasm among people. Already we have seen that because of this cloud burst that triggered flash flood, more than 35 tents were washed away, and 2 of the community kitchen were also destroyed, because of which 16 people have so far lost their lives. 65 of them are said to be injured and 42 are still missing. And army is working at war-footing pace. They are trying to retrieve body from the rubble. They're also trying to evacuate injured to nearby hospital. The main priority right now for the authorities is that one, they have to ensure that all the bodies are sent back to their respective places for performing of last rite. The second, they want that all the injured to be provided best treatment so that they can also be sent back home. And third and important is looking for all those people, tracing, tracking and locating missing devotees. 42 people of them are said to be missing. They are trying to look out for them. Already we have seen the 10 companies of army. They are trying their level best to locate all those people. Let me show you. This time, one, that they have already pressed sniffer dog into service. Besides this is called RIFD. This is called radio frequency, RFID, radio frequency identity tag, that is being provided to each and every Amarnath pilgrim. That means with the help of this tag, they can easily locate a moment of any pilgrim. So now they think that this tag can prove handy to locate those people also who are said to be missing because of this flash flood that was triggered by cloud burst that took place yesterday evening at about 5:30. We have seen that since yesterday helicopters were not able to take off. Reason being the weather condition was not good, visibility was poor. But today there are several sorties have been conducted by helicopter and they had been able to evacuate injured to nearby hospital. 4 of the injured are undergoing treatment at Sher Kashmir Institute of Medical Sciences. Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha visited hospital. He inquired about the well-being of the patients there. And besides this, we have seen that circular had been taken out by the health department. Leave of the doctors have been cancelled and doctors have been asked to keep their phone on so that 24/7 any devotee can connect with them, communicate with them. If anybody has any problem, they can, these doctors can cater to that problem or any kind of an injury. So that's one of the reasons certain measures are being taken. But right now you can see a beeline of people still waiting for their turn. They are waiting for the restoration of Yatra so that they can proceed towards the cave shrine. They can pay obeisance there because they are carrying prayers on their lips. They are carrying Baba Barfani in their heart and they are saying it is Baba Barfani is going to take care of everything, so they need not worry. And the prayers were because they felt that Baba Barfani maybe was angry with people. That's why there had been a cloud burst. We saw that last year also there was a cloud burst because of COVID. There was no devotee at that point of time, so no casualty. But this time, yes, there has been casualty figure and that is rising with each hour. And now everybody is praying that the casualty figure should not rise and they want those people who are missing should be immediately traced, located and sent back. And right now here you can see special prayers are being organized. Here special prayers are being organized for the injured, for their speedy recovery. And not only that, they are also paying tributes to the departed souls because 16 people have lost their lives, 65 of them are said to be injured. And here the special prayers are being organized, the Havan is being organized because they are praying for those people who are injured. They want their speedy recovery and also want that all those 42 people who are missing, those people should be recovered at earliest so that their family members get some kind of a good news from there on spot, because already this is going on. Let me try to speak, because right now they are offering prayers, but still I'll try to. क्या कहना चाहेंगे जो prayers कर रहे हैं आप?
जो लोग हमसे जुदा हो गए, जो बाबा जी के दर्शन करने के लिए गए थे, और एक ऐसी परिस्थितियों के अंदर ऊपर से पानी और पहाड़ और सारा ऐसा वातावरण बना जिसके अंदर काफी भक्तजन हमसे अलग हो गए हैं, उनकी आत्मा को शांति मिले। जो नीचे दबे हुए हैं वो जीवित बाहर आए और घायल जल्द से जल्द ठीक हो पाएं। लेकिन ये सारी परिस्थितियां, जमीनी लड़ाई, जमीनी हकीकत, इसको हम एक परमानेंट शेप देने का प्रयास कर पाएं, ताकि आगे आने वाली अमरनाथ यात्रा अच्छे ढंग से, अच्छे निर्वाह से, और वो जो हमने आपदा के अंदर प्रबंध करे थे वो प्रबंध दिख जरूर रहे हैं, लेकिन एक नुकसान बड़ा हो गया है। वो नुकसान
Everybody here is praying for injured. Everybody here is praying for the recovery of those people who are said to be missing. Everybody wants that at least family members get to hear some kind of a good news that they are still alive, because they want that all these people who are buried under the debris should be taken out alive. So for that the prayers are going on. I've been interacting with the people, so everybody is concerned. But still there's a lot of josh even after this disaster that has taken place at the Amarnath Cave Shrine. The spirit of the people is high. It has not dampened the spirit. The josh is high. They want to go towards the shrine, pay obeisance there. Right now, see, 16 people have lost their lives. 65 of them are said to be injured. 42 are still missing, and operation is going on at war-footing pace. And Prime Minister himself is monitoring the situation on the ground. He is taking stock of the situation on the ground. He has already spoken to the Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha. We have also seen that how Amit Shah, Home Minister, has also spoken and ensured of all sorts of help to be provided to the people on the ground, so that you do not face any kind of a problem. We have seen that since morning. Every senior officer had reached there on spot. We saw Lieutenant General D.S. Ojla of 15th Corps. He went to that place. He interacted with the soldiers on the ground. He interacted with the people, tried to find out what actually is required. Because everybody right now is praying that temperature, weather conditions should remain fine, because there are predictions that maybe in coming hours there will be again landslide. There can be possibility that the rainfall will further start, and already we have seen that the drizzle was going on at some of the places. So right now the operation here is continuing, and besides this, on one hand people are praying for the departed soul, for peace of the departed soul. They are praying for those speedy recovery to the injured. Meanwhile, Health Department has also come out with a circular. In that circular it is clearly mentioned that nobody should keep their phone switched off. All the doctors have been asked to keep their phone on, because they do not want any kind of a communication gap, because they want that doctors should be there to cater to any kind of injury. Besides this, the leave of the doctors have also been cancelled.